Hello everyone, this is Group 25, otherwise known as No Ideas. We were assigned the typing game for this quarter.
Here's a quick run through of how the game works on desktop. This is the title screen where you can access the levels. Now let's hop into the tutorial interface. You get a prompt and have to read the instructions from the bunny's notebook about what's happening in the background. After you're done with the phases, you progress to the next level using the banner here.
This is the mobile implementation of our game. Of course, it has the same functionality as on desktop, but just scaled down or reformatted to fit text properly within their respective button bounds.
One really cool thing that we made and we want to show off was this credit screen. It scrolls like the Star Wars intro.
We would also like to point out our music choice for each level, title screen, and credits.
One challenge we faced was working with a large and diverse team. Everyone had different schedules, so coordinating meetings and making commitments wasn't always easy. We learned how important communication and flexibility are, and we adopted by staying connected through Slack messages and GitHub.
Another challenge was that we started actually working together pretty late into the sprints, and we had different schedules, so it was pretty hard to communicate well. But once we started actually sitting down together, we went to Geisel, sat down and communicate, we were able to do a lot of work and make up a lot of the lost time.
One last challenge we would have done differently from the start is sharing schedules earlier in the quarter. Not doing so became a really big problem for us when we were trying to schedule in-person and stand-up meetings. But we eventually made a shared Google Calendar with everyone's availabilities, and we would have preferred that this calendar was made much sooner instead of using Lettuce Meets to schedule stuff instead. Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
This project naturally came with its share of hiccups. Early on, we spent too long deciding on organizational tools before finally landing on Slack and Notion tests, which Cavion implemented. Mid-project, we dropped our game engine, CTJS, and it makes sense. It made sense for an open road game we initially planned, but it became necessary once we pivoted to a puzzle game. And honestly, we're sometimes being too nice with each other. Nobody wanted to overrule anyone, which led to decision paralysis.
In the future, one thing we would like to add is more levels and provide users the option to choose which language they would like to learn. Regarding improvements to the current levels, we would like to further develop our wireframes and general UI. All of the text is currently located in the side panel, and we would like to migrate variable-specific information over to the room graphics, having it pop up with interacting with certain objects in the background. An entirely new feature we would like to add is some type of reward system, giving users currency to use in a shop. Perhaps even a daily reward system with user authentication to encourage users to do their lessons consistently.
Okay, finally, advice for future students: start early, start often, and start hard. Communication is the single most important thing in this class, so get to know each other quickly and get comfortable speaking up with each other so that the decision-making process moves faster throughout the quarter. Because this is so fast-paced, don't cram and pay attention when a team member is falling behind. Reach out and help them, or take over the work without waiting till the last minute. At the end of the day, this whole thing is supposed to be a group project, not solo projects stitched together. Right. Yay.